And hey everybody, it's SK again. We are continuing on with the quest that we started last episode about the whole, like, Vivek's Antlers, Covenant, Coral Heart, McJiggery-Doo. Sings with Reed has got some story stuffs, and we are going to listen with bated breath, I assure
You've been
you.
in the belly of the Covenant's beast. Tell me, is Lieutenant Gollin safe?
Oh yeah, and all other people are dead as shit.
My heart is at ease. I've decided how to contact the Coral. This won't be easy. The Coral Heart could unleash a brother of strife, but simply taking the heart would kill it. Ill winds are blowing, friend.
Alright, so what the hell do we do?
The Coral summoned the Dreg. If I can show the Coral we're friendly, it may aid us by turning the Dreg against the Covenant.
Oh yeah?
Time is precious. If I'm to succeed, I'll need your help.
Ouchies. Smacked my desk again. What do you need done?
These are my eggs, the fruit of my tree. My roots must join with the Coral for us to be truly of one mind.
Ugh,
Place
wait,
my eggs at the 3 large clusters of coral around the antlers, then meet me in the heart chamber.
Like, is that like eggs and embryo eggs, or like actual, like, I pooped out an egg? And I realize, you know, speaking with complete honesty, I realize that, you know, reptilian and other creatures that lay eggs do not poop them out. I understand the very basics of how, you know, non-mammalian? Is it mammalian? Mammal? Is that a word? How do you... It's gotta be mammalian, right? Look, I understand where eggs come from, okay? That's the point I'm trying to make.
Fool. You think
Excuse
to
me?
tame the Coral?
Yes!
I'll see you dead.
Alright, that's cool. How about a nice big steaming pot of go fuck yourself, lady? I got stuff to do, thank you very much, and this area is very... Crap, I can't think of a good coral joke. Poop! Ooh, 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 ooh. I see iron ore. Ooh, I see high iron ore. Oh, yeah! Take that iron ore, yo! And use it for absolutely nothing. Is that how you use steel ore? It's with high iron ore? That's where you get steel ingots from, I think? I mean, because, you know, fantasy setting and all that. Now, just for the sake of asking, steel.
You won't stop me. The Coral Heart is mine.
It will be yours until I kill you. At which point I take your heart, because nom nom nom. You know, death and destruction and all that kind of stuff. Blood for the blood god, etc., etc. But steel, that is made through iron and another, it's iron and another alloy or some such that prevents it from rusting or something. Well, maybe not rusting, but reduces the rusting process and basically makes it a stronger alloy or something to that effect, correct? Okay,
I feel it.
so...
The Coral speaks to me. I'll meet you in its heart.
Okay. We just know where it is? And you just vanished into the ether? Alright. That's helpful. At least it's not an escort quest. Sup, Dregs? How you doing today? I feel a little weird saying that. I grew up on Batman Beyond, where the word dreg was kind of a slur slash unfortunate, pejorative, and euphemism. Enter the Coral Heart Chamber? So is this like the entrance to the Batcave? Is this how we're doing this? Sup, my friends? How are you doing today? Let me in. I'm just gonna squeeze through a bunch of rocks. Whoa, that thing's cool looking. Best known example of the bizarre land coral found along the coast of Morwyn's inner sea is the strange conglomeration of stonefalls known as Vivek's Antlers. Sensitive dark elves claim that the land coral is both self-aware and thoughtful. Does it leave presents? If it doesn't leave you presents during Christmas, then clearly it gives zero shits about you. I don't know where that joke was going. Okay, that's pretty freaking cool looking. Okay, where is my... Stupid construct thing. Print screen.
My friend,
then-
can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
The Coral is dying. The Bretons
that's
stole its heart. The Dregs
that's
serve
fun.
us now, but it's not enough. Find me at the heart.
I totally will as soon as I'm done taking these screenshots. You know, posterity and all of that. Because it's pretty freaking cool looking. What can I say? There it is. Gotta get that right angle, you know what I mean? And print screen one last time. There we go. Let's get that shit back to where I wanted it to be. And now, let's talk what sings with Reed.
Stands now inside the coral. She has stolen its heart, and it dies a slow death.
That's
We are
unfortunate.
joined, and I feel its pain as I feel my own.
That sucks.
I
So what
fear
do we do?
touching the mind of the coral is not enough. We
Uh-huh.
must merge body and soul.
Vulcan mind
Alexandra
meld,
has
huh?
ripped the heart out of the coral. It may only live if it finds another one. I
So in
will
other
not
words, you.
lie. I'm scared of what's to come. But I'm glad that you and Galen are here with me. Keep the heart safe. Goodbye.
What the hell? So, where's the heart she took? What the hell is that gonna do? You can't have two of these, can you?
Goodbye, old friend.
Whoa!
You're too late. The heart is mine.
Son of a... You're screwing up my groove, man! Oh, you bitch! That was like a picture-perfect moment, man! Why would you do that? Get out of my way, you stupid heifer! You're effing up my groove, man! Oh, that is very unfortunate. Boom, shakalaka! Nice big pile of go F yourself, madam. Does it get progressively more powerful by chance? That's right. You tank me. That's fine. I'll tank you, no problem. I'll take you on.
You won't burn.
I'll take on anyone.
Then freeze.
Hey, did you just heal up again? The hell is this shit? Excuse me. How did you heal? Did I break you? Did I break your AI? Because if that's the case, you know, there is going to be suffering for this. I can quite well assure you. Oh, don't you even freaking dare, lady. You will know suffering that you can't... Did I just die? Oh, hell no. Lady, I do not think so. Give me about 5 seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Come on, wake up. I'm a little bit perturbed by that. How did she heal again?
Have a taste
Oh, fuck
of
you,
lightning.
lady. How did you heal again? That is some baby back bullshit. I beg your effing pardon. That's against the Geneva Convention. The computer is a cheating bastard. If you could cut that shit out, please. And die, like I was expecting you to do. A while ago at that.
Die.
That's a good question. Why don't you die either? I'm very disappointed by your lack of murdering. Oh no. No, you don't.
Take our heart.
So,
Keep it safe. The coral and I can now live without it.
stupid heifer killed me and then regen twice with your stupid health and speed hacks. How dare you? Maybe use a soul gem. Damn it. Let me take the giant ball of light. That is apparently a heart. That's cool. So what am I doing with this now?
The heart is yours, yet the coral lives. Once I saw it was dying, I had no choice but to merge myself with the coral. We are one now. One tree with the same roots.
I mean, more power to you. I look forward to that tell-all story. Okay, so hang on. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do first. Because that's pretty cool and shit. You're kind of in the way of the picture. Not that I'm trying to cut you out of the picture. I'm sure you're important and all that, but, you know. Boom. Okay, there we go. So where am I going again? Am I supposed to talk to this chick? Buttons. The Holgan. So it's this way, yes? This does not look like an exit to me. Oh, I'm a dumbass because the exit is around this way. I knew that. Don't look at me like that. It's like 9 minutes into the video and I already died, so just cut me a little bit of slack, huh? You can't be running out of breath already. You're only running at like 25 miles an hour. Come on. Anybody can do that. Now, let me up into, like, the pits of Stonefall. Wait, no. From the pits of Stonefall. Running low on inventory space. Purchase bag and bank upgrades from in-game vendors in the Crown Store. Or the Crown Store. Fantastic. Pay for convenience and all that, but then again, it is buy to play, so it's understandable that they probably need to have a steady income to maintain the servers, so I cannot bitch. And thus far, I mean, for it having a cash shop, it's one of the games that I've seen so far that actually does a very good job of not shoving the cash shop in your face. It's there as an option, but it's not the most overpowered, just all up in your grill all day, every day crap that you have a tendency to see in more, disreputable or perhaps even cheaper video games. Where am I going? That way. Oh, I probably could have turned in the other quest as well, but, you know, backtracked for reasons. You get out of my way, fools! Wow, there's just an absolute battle going on here, isn't there? I mean, yes, it's literally a battle going on here. I know that is pointing out he's riding a bear. It's pointing out the obvious and all that, but still, it's worth pointing out that it's actually kind of visceral, that battle going on here. Hey, Holgan, what's up, my man?
Well, you're a warm heart in a blizzard. What news? Could you keep that coral heart out of the Covenant's hands?
The heart is ours.
Then Ebonheart is saved. We are once again in your debt.
Yep,
Maybe
yep.
we'll make you the new Thane of Whiterun. After all, they'll take anyone. I'll keep the heart safe. This brother of strife must remain bound. The brothers
Booyah.
of strife are too dangerous. I'll keep this from everyone who might want to use it. Even Tamriel.
So wait, I'm giving it to Holgan then? What
You've
next?
done well here. We could use more like you. In fact, we could use more like you at Fort Virac. The Daggerfall Covenant has seized it.
How are they spreading so quickly?
It's a vital link between Stonefalls and the Rift.
Well, I
With
guess the
Fort
answer's that.
Virac held by the enemy, we're cut off from supplies. Head up there and report to Sergeant Gioring. I'll be right behind you.
Alrighty, I'll see you there. Right after this commercial break in which I fight this thing, that thing, take that thing over there, maybe do this thing, and there was something else in... Where the hell did the thing... There was two... Where did the... What the fuck? Where did this thingy go? There was another thingy over here. Where did it... I am confused, game. Oh wow, that's a long effing trip from where I am currently. Also, that woman sounds like she's giving birth, and it's freaking me out just a little bit. Now the question is, do I run one all the way frick south? Or do I run all the way frick north up here? Or do I want to just swim along the coast and then come up through here? That actually sounds like it might be a better idea. A much slower idea. This is in the vein of back in the old days of Well-Yore, where you would actually, it was actually faster to go from Theramore to Ratchet for the first time by actually leaving Theramore and just swimming up the coast than it was to try and run around through horde-infested territory and all that kind of stuff, because you didn't want to do that. But here's a nice moment of quiet interlude. How are you guys doing on this wonderful day? Good, I hope. Is literally anybody watching this at all? Feel free to leave a comment if you are, and if you think it sucks, then, you know, I will have a very, very sad face. But I will nevertheless appreciate the feedback. Look at the freaking water. Look at the reflection of the water. That's so cool. It's details. I can't help it. I'm easily swayed, but it is the coolest of the cool things. And that, what I'm seeing right there in the distance, is an actual place I can go to. That's the best part about this, is that it keeps it... It has that sort of foggy recollection of it being almost like a painting, but it actually is something that's in the game. That is so freaking awesome! Unless it actually is just the skybox, and everything is going to be slowly fading into view beforehand, and I'm just full of poopy. Which would be unfortunate, but it would be awesome. But I don't think it's the case. That actually looks like that's part of in-game textures. And it's so awesome looking. It's so cool. The matron's clutch. Do I want to do the matron's clutch? I mean, I'm in the water. Nah, I don't feel like doing the matron's clutch. I'll do that later. Besides, the matron's clutch is the same thing as, like, that thing and that thing here, where you kind of have to have a group already there, or you kind of have to wait around for somebody else to show up, at which point you're just gonna hurt, basically. That's just all there is to it. You're just gonna hurt. I mean, I'm sure that it's possible to solo it, but I don't think it's necessarily possible to solo it, one, with my particular build, because I am very heavily melee focused, and two, definitely not at my skill level, because I am a scrub and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. That is totally in-game. Look at that, bitches! That was just this very vague shade thing. That totally would have been, you know, a skybox for most other games. The fact that they actually took the extra mile and made that something that was in-game that you can see from far away is the coolest thing of all farkin' time. Oh, I have to collect this dude's tentacle. I hope you guys are understanding of this. Rogar's Hold, eh? Rogar, why is that name familiar? Ah, ha, ha, ha. That sound, man. Hi, Bliger, how you doing today? How's it going, sir? How's it going? Oh, that does nothing to him. Okay. If you could get the hell out of the way of that particular, thingy, I'd be, like, super appreciative. Oh, yeah, fart cloud of death. Okay, that's cool. If you could stop with the fart cloud of death, I'd be super thrilled. Does it actually give him a debuff or anything? Nope. No, you don't, good sir. So, if you could kindly just suck it forever. Thank you. That was surprisingly not terrible. Now, the question remains, how the fuck do I get around? This is all, like... This is all just... Well, just shoreline. There's really nothing here. Also, so let me see what this is. Lore book! I'm just gonna, like, quickly go through this and you guys can read it and pause it and all that good stuff. And I can probably read it on my off time. So where the hell am I going? Is this the easy way back up to town? Or to any civilization at all, for that matter? Aha! It looks that way! Yay! I do not care for nightshade. Is there something above that? No. I was hoping that maybe there were secrets, but there were no secrets. I has a sad. Ow, ow, ow. Leg, ow, 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 ow. Muscles, please. I know I've been sitting on my ass for like an hour or two now, but, like, could you just chill the freak out for a second? Ow, man. Leg muscles, why you gotta be so salty? I walked 2 miles today. I walked 1 mile up and 1 mile back from the mechanic's office shop thing. Don't pretend like I wasn't exercising you at all. Slow your roll, pimpin'. You know I care about you, baby. You are my bread and butter. Of course I care about you. What is a goblin cave? I can't open it. Alright. Guess we're not going that way. This also seems like a really bright and wondrous place to be. Oh, it's swarming with spiders. Oh, that's great. That's, like, the best part about all of this. Also, I'm going to kill you. Icky, disgusting Spider-Man thing. Back off, back off, back off. Fuck off, spider. Fuck off, giant black widows. You don't want it. Ha 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 ha. That sound has legit just, like, made my blood curdle. Ugh. And I'm not even necessarily, like, an arachnophobic. I don't have any particular love of spiders, that's for sure, but I don't hyperventilate if there's one nearby. Usually. I mean, if it looks like a black widow, then you bet your ass I'm gonna freak the fuck out and try to kill it. But that sound...
So shaken.
Are you stirred as well? But leave your tips at the jar. I need it to just, like, pay for the hookers and blow. Thanks for the maple. Where the hell am I going? Rogar's Heroes, yeah? Where the hell is this? Where exactly did I end up? Also, where is this and where is that? And Kraganmore has its own little, like, zoomy-in-y thing. That makes me wonder what the hell it is. Alright. Krogar's Hold. Who are you? And what the hell is this? Looks like they've had a hell of a fight, though.
Run! Goblins have overrun our fields!
It seemed pretty quiet to me, man.
These once fertile lands have been reduced to ash and dust. My fair Edwina must be ashamed of me. I am a poor protector.
Well, she's definitely going to be ashamed if you're, you know, bitching out in public like that. I mean, what can I do?
Goblins have slaughtered many of my men. Even my eldest son has been fed to the funeral pyre. Now my youngest son, Bjork, has gone missing. Trolls' blood! These vermin seem unstoppable.
Okay, what do you need me to do other than the obvious?
My middle son, Gar, is leading the search for Bjork west of the Hall.
Bjork.
Go, speak to him. Help him find his missing brother and end this nightmare.
End this nightmare out hard.
Speak to my son, Gar, outside the manor house. Offer to help find Bjork.
I like the shorthand they put at the end of the quest. How did a Nord come to have a hold in Stonefalls?
I was wounded in battle during the Akaviri invasion of Stonefalls, years ago. A sweet soul named Edwina nursed me back to health. Though her family disowned her, we were married a few years later. She has given much for our love.
What were their objections?
Many of these milk drinkers consider it heresy for a dark elf to marry one of another race. As if the three care who we love and live for. Despite the hatred, Edwina and I have stood strong. Our love and land has endured. Until now.
Okay, why are they attacking?
Those beasts and their bugs lair in the mountains north of here. They scuttle along the coast, catching fish and squatting in caves. Then the Covenant soldiers came to Stonefalls.
And don't tell me that pissed the goblins off.
They used the caves along the coasts as supply drops for landing troops. They drove the goblins from their caves and killed their spider queens. Now the animals are searching for new lands. They're trying to take our home.
Well, I mean, to be fair, not that I'm trying to defend the goblins, but, you know, their land was stolen from them too, so they're just trying to survive. I mean, they're still goblins, and they're going to die horribly by my hand, because that's kind of how I roll.
Discovered that spy.
That's great. I'm, like, you know, God incarnate and all that, but seriously, there's Maple here, so I'm kind of not listening to what you're saying. Where the hell am I going? This is, like, the ashiest of ashlands. Talk to Gar. Oh, Gar's in the other direction. I knew that. Yo, Gar, man. What you got for me, my friend? I don't know. Is God's dick? Okay. Where's Gar? Where you at? That is entirely facetious, by the way. I'm just talking out of my ass.
These goblins are merciless, stranger. They don't feel pity or remorse or fear. And they won't stop until they're killed.
Don't feel pity or... Why does that sound familiar? They don't feel pity or remorse or feeling they won't stop. That's a goddamn Terminator reference! Well done. Your father sent me to help you.
You want to help? Get out there and kill some of those stinking gobs. Bjork is nearby. I heard him call my name. If you can distract the gobs, I think I can get to him. Meet me here when you're done.
You know what the scary thing is? And I don't want to date this and, you know, join on the circle jerk of, you know, shitting on Mass Effect Andromeda. But the eyes here are actually, for the most part, about as realistic, if not more so, than the ones I saw in, like, the Mass Effect Andromeda supercut. And that's scary, because this game was made in, like, what, 2013, 2014? And, you know, Bethesda games are kind of widely renowned for being, like, way the hell in the middle of the Uncanny Valley. So, you got problems when a Bethesda game is proving to have more realistic, like, eyes and facial expressions than one of your flagship games. That's just bad juju, man. I'm also running in the wrong direction. Damn it. Beavis, directions are hard. Ugh, spiders. Ew. Vrak. Goblins and spiders. Goblins and spiders, spiders and goblins. Kill basically whatever the frick is nearby me then, yes? If that's the case, I'm down. Oh, you're a goblin? Okay, you seem awfully human for a goblin. Fair enough. So, you need to die, please. Thank you. Does that spell, that backhand slash thing, do more damage the closest something is to death? Because if that is the case, that would explain a lot. Where are you going? Where are you going? I didn't tell you to go anywhere. Good friend. My sweetest friend. Thank you. Get that execute going. Gobby man. Gobby man. You live in a garbage can. If you don't, soon you will. Because I'll send you straight to hell. Oh well. Pretend hell is spelled with an I. Excuse me? Okay, fine. I'll just beat you to death with a stick. That is actually a sword. But we're not going to discuss that. Didn't I have an axe at some point? Booyah! Surprise! Excuse me, you're still alive. That's going to be a problem for you. Okay, fine. There, we'll just do that instead. Screwing up my combo game, Groove. Wait, no, you're screwing up my combo groove game. There we go. Spooters! You will know suffering, Spooters. You will know the wrath of SK's apparent non-phobia of your kind, because you're kind of icky, man. I really don't have a phobia of spiders, but you guys are like... Especially when they're giant like this. They're, you know, the size of me as a human being. But, you know, I don't want anything to do with that shit. That's like something you would see in Australia, man. No. 0.0 F's given for Australia in that terms. I mean, and I'm not trying to, like, talk smack to Australian, because it's a wonderful, beautiful looking land with amazing people and all sorts of interesting and diverse wildlife, but dude, have you seen some of the animals they have there? F that. That place is like, you know, hard mode IRL, you know what I mean? Where the hell is... Okay, so that's there. Okay, so I did my thing, yeah? Iron-Tide Hollow. I didn't do that before? Did that exist before? Is these some of the things that'll just, like, randomly show up or some shit? I don't understand. There was one down here somewhere, and then it just disappeared. I am confused. Maybe it was a temporary thing. Ugh. So soon I'm going to have to go into that delve, I'm sure. There may not necessarily be a quest for it, but if I'm lucky, there is. Oh, hey. Questison, sir. Help
Did you bring
me.
troops? Who are you, stranger? Were you sent by the tribunal?
I
No,
don't
of
look
course
like a
not. What would they
bastard.
care for the problems of 5 little people grubbing in the dirt for a living?
Alright, you're not bitter at all.
Wrong? You don't know? Covenant raiders landed east of here. You'd think
They
the
landed east
armies
of
of our
everywhere.
glorious pact would have contained them on the beaches, but no. The
I'm gonna
invaders
slap
marched
you
up
through the
here and
internet,
drove
dude.
my family from our stead.
Where is your family?
I don't know. I have to stay here to defend what's left of the stead. I can't just leave.
Seem so pissy about
The
it.
last I saw my boys, Dedris and Memphis, they were running south to the sulfur pools. I have no idea where my wife and daughter have gone. I wish I knew.
You sure about that? Because you sound kind of like not okay with it.
My
Muncher?
Guar. I'm sure the Covenant troops have eaten them all. Uncivilized savages.
That's kind of funny coming from an Argonian who's been in slavery for goddamn centuries.
Our Guar. When the Covenant soldiers attacked, the Guar panicked and ran into the sulfur pools. Guar aren't the smartest animals. By now, some of them have probably drowned.
How unfortunate.
Did I mention they're dumb? Put a harness
Yeah.
back on them, say a few calm words, and they'll run back here. The hard part would be finding
They'll run back
harnesses.
here.
I've only got
I
one
am
here. The
Robo-Argonian.
rest are scattered with the guar.
Simulating
You'll have to find
reptile
them in the
emotion.
pools.
Beep boop, beep boop. Okay, by the way, is that guy's name? I was gonna say his name Jor-El, because that's pretty damn impressive if it is. Okay, so let's go through the pools, find me some guar, rescue me some peeps. Yoop, this place is disgusting. Straight up. Okay, so I have to collect guar harnesses so I can rescue the live guar that are left. Oh, yo, hey, McGee. The hell you doing just, like, chilling on the end of a dock like this is a rainy day in Cleveland or something? What the hell does that mean? I don't even understand what that sentence actually was. I genuinely don't understand. That's setting things on fire. I beg your pardon. So, thank you. I didn't know that they set things on fire like that. That's pretty badass. Why do you have guar as pets? Why not have Shulk as pets? They set shit on fire. Well, I guess that answers that question.
The Shulk had me trapped up here like Nyx hounds hunting a lizard. Thank Vivek the brutes were too stupid to try going around the rock. They just stood down there and snapped at my feet.
Return to the family stead. Also, you look older than your father.
I'm sure going to try. Please, find my brother, Dedrus. The Covenant soldiers were hot on his heels.
Yeah, no problem. I'm down. I feel like a badass when I do that rolly thing when I fall. What the hell is that? I mean, it's cool, but what? I need me some war. Need me some war. No, I'm too close for comfort. Damn it, I was really hoping I could kind of like supercharge into there, but that's what I get for running too close. But seriously, where the hell are all the guar? Collect guar harnesses. Okay, that's great. Where are the actual live guar? Also, what is the blue shiny thing? Oh, that's a thief's trove. Can't do anything with it. Poopy. Alrighty, Mr. Guar Man. I need to get you and some of your living brothers home. Get the hell out of Dodge, my friend. Okay, there you go. That was pretty cool. That was also not in any way, shape, or form my intent, but that was pretty awesome that, you know, I uppercutted one and then, you know, dove right down on top of him. I feel like a fighting champion right now. It's nice how video games can improve your self-esteem when they have no real reason to, when you have no right to have good self-esteem. Am I right or am I right? Don't look at me like that. It's a joke, people. It's a joke. Wasn't a good joke, but it was nevertheless an attempted one. Basically, I'm an asshole, alright? What do you want from me? Boom, shakalaka. That does do a hell of a lot of damage when it wants. Really? Don't set me on fire. I'm getting runestones. Oh, come on, man. Did you have to do that? Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, get the hell out of my face so I can grab the runestones. I think I've actually collected all of the runestones and I know what they all do now, which is great, because that means I can get rid of all the ones I don't care about. War! Silly, silly guar creatures. I have come to save you, because that's kind of how I roll. Especially since there's like Molotary cocktail, apparently. Okay, thank you. This is... I will take the jute, though I have no use for it. Hi, Shulk Man. How you doing today? There we go. Much better. How would I have left? Like 2? I will have you guys know that you are fighting a deadly, deadly assassin of Assassin Town. I don't even know what the fuck that meant. Alright, I need you to stop talking because I'm not even making coherent sentences anymore. Talk to Jin L. Or Jin A. Janae. I love you, Janae. Where the hell are the other two people I need? Peril at the pools, okay. So let's get the rest of these guys taken care of. Taken care of probably has a very unpleasant connotation. Let's save them. Is probably the better way of putting it. Also, where the okay, did I just literally walk into a circle? Trying to find him? I totally did. Don't F with me, Shock. I want nothing to do you. Damn. How you guys doing? I may be bringing a whole bunch of things behind me.
Thank Arm Alexia. I thought no one would come before they got tired of taunting me. They kept talking about what they do with their knives.
Have you seen your mother and sister?
We got split up. The last I saw Drathyra, she and Mother were just ahead of the invaders. There's a cave at the edge of the pools. Drathy, Mevis, and I used to play there. I'll bet that's where they went.
You returned to the family stead.
Now that those soldiers are gone, I'm going to make a run for it. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck. Seriously, good luck with that. Enter the cave. I'm assuming it's north of here. This place has quite the aesthetic. I can see why you settled down here. By the way, that is more than a hint of sarcasm. Enter the cave. Did I run right past it? It's below me. Son of a bitch, I did run past it. Oh well. Yoop! I am vengeance, motherfucker! Dropping in like Batman on your ass. Haha, I win. Not done yet, good sir. Alright, what can I do for you guys?
Why? Why did they do this?
What did they do?
He stabbed her.
Oh God.
3, he stabbed her. Why did he do that?
Because he's a
did
dick.
Nothing to threaten them.
Who stabbed
The captain of the Covenant soldiers. His blade was poisoned. I can
Ugh.
already see the edges of Mother's wound blackening. I must be calm. I can't lose my wits like some rattle-brained Altmer.
What can we do to save her?
He said he had an herbal antidote. He actually waved the bottle in my face. He said I could have it if I, well, entertained him and all his men. I spat in his face.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker's gonna die.
He went south to our guar barns. Said he wanted to hear the beast scream. We keep grief brandy in the storage shed there.
Ouch.
Light some on fire. I bet that'll get his attention.
Yeah, I bet stabbing in the face several times would get his attention too. How you guys doing? Hi, I'm going to murder all of you because your boss is a total sadistic pig bastard that just needs to die. Oh, that was not the person I wanted to kill. But that's fine. I'll do with either, really. Thank you. Alright, let's get that. Oh, that still didn't do anything. Adorable. Where are you? Mr. Sadistic Asshole Dude. Oh, you're gonna attack me? You're gonna start something, my friend? I can promise you, this is not the way you want this to go down. Because, there you go. Because that's what will happen.
What's going on out here?
Oh, it's Steve Bloom. Hello, Mr. Bloom. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but your character is a total douche nozzle. And he's going to die in, like, the most horrible way I can probably imagine. By me just beating the shit out of him over and over again, because I fucking can. He has an awful lot of health. F yourself, Falkwind. That's not what I wanted to do. Get off the hidden train there, thank you. I don't even know what the hell that meant. Don't even start with me, dude. Let me just turn this in to the lady who's been stabbed in the stomach. Alright.
You're back. Do you have the antidote?
Did I make it back in time?
I think so. Please, give me the bottle.
Here you go.
Bless you. Mother, everything's gonna be fine now.
Why are you still looking at me?
Yes, you got here in time. She's resting now. I'll help Mother make her way to the stead. We'll see you there. And thank you.
Am I the only one slightly bothered by the fact that the woman was still stabbed? So even though you gave her the antidote for the poison, like, she still got stabbed? Not that I want to scare you or anything, but, like, you know, potentially life-threatening wounds abounds, man. Stab wounds are no joke. I love how you ragdoll. It makes me so happy to see you bastards die. I'm letting my inner bloodthirsty monster come out and play. It's so nice. It's a nice moment. It's a nice little bonding moment, you know what I mean? Especially since these guys have been basically total assholes the entire time I played. But then again, to be fair, I'm sure if I was playing the Covenant side, you know, the Ebonheart would probably be all up in their shit too.
Drathyra tells me your actions saved my wife from a painful death. I'm in your debt, and I honor my debts.
I see your whole family got here safely.
That's thanks to you. As I said, I honor my debts, but until we drive the Covenant from Stonefalls, this is all I can offer. Now, I must speak with Dedrus. He smells like he dishonored himself.
I can't necessarily say I'd blame him. Damn, dude. So, protecting the hall, recovering... Who am I talking to? Oh, I gotta talk to Janelle. Janae, I got your guars back.
A fine job. Most of the herd has come home.
Most of the herd has come home. I'm glad they made it. Beep boop.
The Othris use these animals to haul carts of sulfur to market, but they don't care about them like I do. Whether or not you care about the Guar, you've helped them. And me, I think I owe you this.
Why, thank you. I appreciate your generosity. Also, your Guar, you're right, your Guar are really, really freaking stupid. Like, real stupid. Alrighty, but I think that's a good point for me to kind of end it for, not just for this video, but for my session for today. So, I thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by and chilling and having fun with me, basically being a dumbass and making sentences that make zero sense in any scheme of things, let alone the grand scheme of things. But if you enjoyed me so, feel free to leave a like. If you want to subscribe, you know, to see more, you're welcome to do that as well. If you want to leave hate mail, groovy, go for it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.